Happy-go-Lowery's Creations, and tonight we are doing, sorry, just totally, hang on a second. I need some of my little trays. I need the little trays, so let me flip this out here. So we are going to be doing another pillowcase. This one is home, and just want to make sure I have it the right way. So yes, I'm doing it on the back of my Christmas ones because you know what? It's my house and that's what I would do. I don't like to like stash all my pillowcases away or anything. Like that's not what, because I've just started doing like the pillows and stuff. I never really did like any holiday pillows. I know that sounds weird for me, but I just didn't. So we are going to see if we can get this set up here. And this one, is it just called Home? No, this one is actually called Groovy Home. So it goes with the Love one. And that is what we are going to do. It's like transfer on, God forsake. Okay, so let's see if we can get this out there for everyone to see, and then we can get this going, because I need to make sure that I am cleaned up before my training tonight. So that is my goal, is to try and make sure that I am done and I can get everything cleaned up before my training that is at 8 o'clock, which is a really weird time, but it is okay because that's what we do. And we don't want to put my son in there because he really doesn't enjoy when I send one out to him. So I'm gonna see if you guys are seeing me, and then we'll go from there. It's actually called Groovy Home. I need to just turn that down a little bit so that we can do this. So this is a C-size transfer. So it does not quite fit on the other pillowcase I wanted to do it on, which I was like, oh man, I was like bummed a little bit. So, hey Tammy, hey Todd, hey Andrea. So that is what we are going to do. We're going to do, this is called the Groovy Home. Groovy Home. Like, you know, those of you that are like my age group and stuff, you know, that groovy stuff, right? So, we're going to do this, and then I have some really interesting training. It's called Chalk After Dark. Oh, what could that be? Well, I will tell you, from the little snippets that we have heard, it is going to be more adult, adult-oriented transfers. Let me turn my one light on back here. I totally forgot. So what am I doing? I am doing... Yeah, Mike is my moderator. We are doing a silk screen transfer by Chalk Couture, and we're going to put it on a pillowcase that I dyed. That's from Chalk in my back office. And hey, Diane. Hey, Carol. And you can see this is my Christmas one that I did. But you know what? No one's going to see that side because now I'm going to put this side out, right? I know, it's the after dark. I'm kind of interested to see what kind of, like, just how after dark will we have things. I don't know. So I have a new really super soft hoodie on. I'm working with ink. I'm going to put my apron on. I really need to... Now that I have a sewing machine, I need to get some thread and stuff for it. But I need to cut it because look at this. Look how long this thing is. Even if I shorten it, neck-wise, right? Look, it's still super long. And yes, it is silk screening with a chalk or ink base. So our paste and our ink is formulated to go through the silk screening. And guess what? Silk screening was really big back in the 70s and 80s. So yes, I have the super, I actually splurged and bought this, which was $15, and to me it was like, oh, it's not on sale. And then I bought a really super soft, fluffy robe that was on clearance for $10. That was $30. So silk screen back in the day, you would layer different, each color you would put down, and they pull this like squeegee thing across that. And then they would put another color on. This way, you don't have to do all that stuff. You put it on the 18-inch pillow cover. I was going to do this one, but I didn't think that it looked like it would fit. Oh, I only have it in white. Yeah, this one. I don't want, yeah, this one it would work, but I didn't want it on this because I have all my stuff in blue in my living room right now. So we're just going to put it on here. So when you do silk screening on fabric, it is better not to fuss this. And this is, like I said, this is a C-size transfer. This is the Lombard pillowcase that you can get out of my website. So we're going to flip this, get this up near the top. So basically like this, yes. And the best part about this is that it is reusable. So I can wash this up with just water and our board eraser, and I would be able to, hey Kimel, I will be able to do this on something else. Now, y'all know I love, 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 love pink and purple. So we're going to use a little pink, a little purple, and a lot of white. So we're going to tone down some of this pink, and we're definitely toning down that purple, because I don't have no purple in my living room, but I love this color. This one is called Berry Ink. This one is Perfect Purple. And then, of course, just our bright white. Okay, so... Oh, I do not know why all of my inks are on so tight that I can hardly get them off. Oh, let me just tell you. Then you want some stir sticks. Everything right now that I'm telling you is all in the back office, in my back office, okay? So you're going to just stir it up. Stir it. And oh, the only thing about this, man, is the ink mat sticks out so that I stick to it. So we're going to leave that in there. We don't want that to tip. Yeah, so right now I'm just going to, I wish this was more pink, but I wonder if I could do Love Struck and tone it down enough so it would look more pink, like, instead of the lighter purple. Has anybody done that? Because, I mean, I got a ton of Love Struck. But see, to me, this looks rust. Hey, Kim. See, to me, this looks like a rust and not, like, I don't think this will tone down to a pretty pink. I just don't think this would do. And I'm just going to take, like, a sliver of this. And then we'll mix it. Yeah, and see, this doesn't really turn pinkish. But, you know what? This is very similar to my shades. So I might end up using this instead. So if anyone wants the skinny on the After Dark, you'll have to let me know. So now I'm going to end up making up. And do you see what I just did? Oh man, sometimes I'm such a dork. Yesterday, while you're trying to get rid of my headache, I did a little bit of watercolor, and I realized, oh, my paper was not good watercolor paper at all. Even though I taped it down, that paper still warped quite a bit. Oh, thank God it only fell on there. Oh, Lord have mercy, 46 degrees? That is way, way too cold. I'm sorry. I thought it was cold when I came out here, and it was 67. Yeah, it's one of those weird ones, and like next week, I think our high on Monday is supposed to be like 9 below. Lord have mercy, I hate that. Okay, so we're just going to take what we have. This is not the pink that I want, but I don't know if I can mix the pink that I want with, because I'm not going to wash it that much. we are going to use some of this pink that I love, the ballerina pink. And I'm going to mix this with the chalk ink, and that will help it to be more ink consistency. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready, ready? So now you could just do this all white, or you can do it colors. Now remember, when you do this with ink, at least you don't have to worry about it drying. I know I can't wait until Thursday because I'm hoping to get my Christmas tree out of my craft room here and back into my garage. If I can get, if my neighbor's home and she can help me. So push the sleeves up, and we're going to do my favorite color, pink, to start with, but I want mostly white in the pink. So I'd like to know, who does pillows? Who has pillows in their home decor? And have you always had pillows in your home decor? I just really never. I don't remember actually having like pillows on my couches or anything until like just recently. I don't know if it's because I had young boys and I was worried that they would make a mess of them or what. Honestly, I do not remember. Do not remember. So we're going to take and we're going to pull the colors in so that they mix together. And you don't have to press down like super hard or anything, but you want to go like one direction. So if you start, you don't want to go back and forth all over just willy-nilly. Okay? You don't want to be like willy-nilly. Not Willie Nelson, but willy-nilly. You just select a lot of pillows. One for the couch for naps. Now, Jason actually likes pillows on the couch for napping. I don't know. I don't mind this one for napping because I really, really do like that it is it's longer. So now we're going to go back in and add a little bit more white because we're going to be willy-nilly. You've always had them? Tammy says she loves them and the blankets. Yeah, we have, Jason has his blanket on the back of the couch. And then I have one on my rocking chair because over by me I also have a heated blanket. So now we're going to do more of just the straight color over here. I saw this done in black and white on a big picture frame, and I thought, oh, that was so pretty. I think I need a little purple in here though. And I was like, ooh. But if I know I'm going to use a transfer for like a pillowcase or shirt, I will use it first that way, and then I will do it on a regular surface. Hey Ann, how are you? So if you guys are new, put new down so I know if you guys need any explaining or anything extra done, because otherwise, as I've been told, I just kind of ramble. But I'm just sharing with y'all too. That's my life. This is what I do. I come over here to have quiet time, and this is my happy place area. When I'm in here, I'm the happy camper. I am a happy, happy camper. Okay, now we're going to see on the big M. Oh, I think I want more though, white. Put some of that up here. And then, yeah, now see, I've always had like a throw on my bed. So if I would decide to nap, then I wouldn't have to get under the covers. But, I don't know when we really started having a ton of blankets. I think I'm more in the house on Eugene Street. So this look will give kind of like that tie-dye look from like the 70s, that groovy look, right? And that is another reason I'm wearing my apron too, because whoo, you know, because I like to. I'll put that back in there, Donna Jean. This. Come down here. Okay, now on. We need to move these one more time because we're going to do the E. Oh, you got your color of the month? Oh, hey, Denise. I can't wait to get the color of the month. Like, I'm like so stoked and excited for that. So we're just going to put some of that, and then we're going to use berry on there. We're just going to, and then when we pull it through, it'll look that way again. Yeah, I'm almost always have had my flannel sheets for the longest time. Last year and this year I didn't because I couldn't find any. Because I wasn't paying $100 for flannel sheets. I was like, no, I don't think so. And so I still have, it used to be my outer blanket, like a comforter. And now I have it under my comforter that I've had like forever. I have a brown comforter that I use, and the blanket underneath that is a pink and white with roses, but this is how I know that it's old. It's because our one dog liked to lay at the end of my bed, and no matter what I did, See, right? I think it was Kelly. She used to lay at the foot of my bed, and after a while, it just seemed like it was always where she laid, right? So it always seemed like there was this little spot down there. No matter how much I tried to get it out, it never came out. I was like so disappointed. But we have bamboo sheets now. And let me tell you.
Fill out timesheet.
Ziggy, stop. They are so super soft, but yet they also are like, it's crazy how nice and soft they are, but also how if you get too hot, that they will cool you off. I don't know what I did with my white stir stick. This is when I wish Ziggy controlled my TV, because wrestling is on now. Because I was watching The Big Bang. Because, you know, that's one of my favorite shows that, you know, like some people can watch the Golden Girls over and over and over. Not me. I hate the Golden Girls. I'm sorry if any of you are fans of them, but I don't like them. And I will watch them when I need a little something to have as background. So see, now I'm just kind of like letting those colors work their self in. Now you can't see much of the purple, so we'll go back in and we'll just dot, 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 and put that purple in there. Yeah, now I think Megan loves the, but I know for a fact she loves Murder, She Wrote and Friends. And she used to always put Murder, She Wrote on when she was trying to get her daughters to go to sleep. Now, you're going to double check. Make sure you haven't missed anything. And if you don't think that you've missed anything, if you did, go back and go over it, because it is better to fix it now than to try and fix it once you remove this. So you want to go in and you want to remove as much of the paste as you can. Don't put it back in your jar. So I'm doing the Groovy Home Denise that goes with the Groovy Love, right? I feel like we've stepped back into the 70s. See, and I see a little spot right there right away. It's like, how did that little spot sneak out? I don't know, but because it's right on the edge, see, I can put that right back down and fix it. Well, isn't it funny? Like, all of these edges right here have that. And they don't look like it, but when I pulled it back, there was a little bit. See, and I want this just to be like a little ombre-ish, because that's what my shears are in my office here. I think it's so weird that it looked like it's complete, and yet I go to pull it up and it's not. you will take this to your kitchen sink, rinse it under water, and then you can take your board eraser to it and clean it. Now before I flip this around, Carol's a detailed person. Now Kim has on the classical or opera music. Okay, ready? Look how pretty this turned out. Even though the M is not the color that I want, it still goes all with this, right? And it's on the back of my Christmas one. So now there's a few ways that you can heat set this. So the easiest way to heat set this is, if you don't have like a heat press, you will want to let this dry for 24 hours. And then you go ahead and you take, I think this lid needs to either pop out or, and I don't want it to like pop right on me. Once it has set for 24 hours, then you are going to take like your regular iron. You're going to take not wax paper, but parchment paper. And you're going to cover it with the parchment paper. You will iron it. And each area needs like 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. Then after you have the front side done, then you're going to flip it over and you're going to do the back side. Now, Carol says that she blows dries and irons. So you can do that. Sometimes you guys have seen me do a little drying. And then I go ahead and I use the heat press. The thing is for me is that the heat press is kind of big, so it takes up quite a bit of room right here. And that's why I don't have it out, because I'm afraid, one, two, I'm going to knock it over and I'm going to burn something, which, you know, would not be a good thing. See, and on the back, I'm pretty sure it used to say like 4 minutes is what I was told. Yeah, it says for 4 minutes per side. So, for ink designs on fabric only, heat set with an iron using a medium heat using parchment paper is a barrier for 4 minutes per side. And that way then you can wash it, you can dry it, your kids can jump all over it, and if they eat on it and they spill, you don't have to worry. So we have this, okay? Now I will show you what this goes with. And then I need to make a home sign similar to go with. So these were our new colors that came out. Love, 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 love this. Love, love, love. So you can see how pretty, right? So I did this on a pillowcase too. But I will tell you, it's very hard to see on the pillowcase because I did darker colors. But that's why I mixed this with the white, because I really wanted it to be able to be seen. So put that back over there. And I have that pillow. So I did the snow pillow, right, on the back of the love. And you can see, do you see how hard it is to see that? Even though I outlined it, look at that, see? So you can do it like all different colors and everything, or you can do it in a more simple design this way. No, if you're doing a heat press and it's like 360, you only do it like for 30 seconds or something. But if you're using a regular iron, it says 4 minutes. But see how hard that is to see? So the one thing that I could do on this is I could actually do this. Let's set you here. I think this one I can't open because it's got like a lot of like stuffing in it. But you could take, oh my gosh, see? You could take this ink and you could paint this in. Anytime you paint, get your brush wet, right? And I'm just going to right down the middle. See? Put it this way so I can see. Because, you know, I got to be able to see because, you know, my eyes are not good anymore. I really need to get some insurance so I can get my eyes checked on. Because, yes, I need my eyes checked. Lord, do I need my eyes checked. So, now look at the difference. If we paint this in. And it doesn't have to be thick because when you push it through the silk screen, you know, it's not ever thick. So let me show you. I just want to get the L done. And I will show you. Look at the difference in that. And then this will just have to be heat set again because I will wash my pillowcases. One, because they're on the couch that Jason and the cat sat on all the time. So I wanted to make sure that I could clean these. So you can see, just going in. See, the best part about chalk, it is your project, your design. You can change it up to however works best for you. And every time I looked over at that couch, I thought, I don't like that pillow. I don't like that pillow. I don't like that pillow, because I could not read what it said. Maybe I'm old and I just couldn't see it because of my eyes. But it just wasn't enough for me, so I am so curious about tonight's training, though. Let me just tell you. I'm very, very curious about it. And then I think we have something going on sale tomorrow. Yeah, now what? Look at the difference. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? That is just crazy how by defining that little bit, how that really made that pop. And like I said, I will let this dry because then I'm going to take, I won't do it with you guys on here because it'll be a pain in the, you know what, to take out that stuffing. But, because I don't know, I suppose I could set my heat press right on it. Hey Tracy, how are you? So look at that. I don't know, has anyone ever used a heat press on a pillow that has stuffing inside of it? I don't know. I don't think it should cause like a big issue. But, I mean, it's not like you keep it on there for very long at all. So have any of you ever seen where they put Mod Podge in like a ketchup condiment bottle, like, you know, the squeeze bottles? I saw that 3 times today and I was like, wait, what? I was like going like, wow. See how one project can lead right to the next? Carol says you can, so I guess we will try that and see what happens. I didn't start really inking until like last year. I started inking, and then I was like inking everything. I was like inking this shirt, inking that shirt. I was just like an inking fool. I was like, yes. Okay, so I just want you to see. Do you see the big difference in that? Isn't that just like, okay. Yep, that's what this needed. And now it'll match more with that white in there than it would have if I would have just left it with that dark blue in there. But this is the blue that I like, so I dyed my pillowcases to start. This is a chalk pillowcase, so I just dyed it. And then once that was dried, then I went ahead and started to chalk it then. And because I live in an apartment and we have, you know, cheap sinks, the stainless steel, I could actually dye it in my sink. Where people with nice sinks, they can't do that. You know, like if you have a really nice farmer sink that's copper or porcelain or some of those fancy sinks. Yeah, I wish I could sell mine, but I've had a few that were supposed to be sold and people never showed up to pick them up. And that was like very disheartening. So a lot of times now I will just do something for you guys and then I will chalk over it or keep it in hopes that I will be able to do a craft show someday. And now that they are not doing them at our local fairgrounds anymore, I don't know how that will work. But yeah, so right here. I'm just going to bring this down. That rustling is driving me crazy. I can't wait to turn that off. pictures. Well, I tell them that all of my products are for sale. And I've had a few reach out to me, and I have sold some, and I have done special orders. But most of my stuff, I don't know if it's not people's fancies or what it is. I'm just going to cover this because I don't like how that looks. Wait, this is my design. I can do whatever I dang well want, right? There we go. So now we've basically done 2. So, yeah, I used to have someone who bought quite a bit of my stuff, and then she had lost her job and, you know, lost her income for buying extras. So, yeah. Here you guys go. Look at the difference in that. Totally, totally love that. So, and most of my items I do are double-sided. God, this hair. And you're getting it at a really good rate then, because you're getting 2 for 1. So, I better leave this pillow over here in case Jason comes out. I don't want him to grab it and then get like ink on him. He would not be a happy camper. So, hope that you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure that I got on early enough so that I could get everything cleaned up before my training to take care of Jason, before after dark training comes on. So there you guys go. I hope you guys had a great night. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you were watching and you see the red, you know that we're live. If you don't see it, click replay. You can still comment on a real video that is not going live, and that makes a huge difference to Facebook, how many times they push it out. And if somebody is interested in buying anything that I've done, all you have to do is send me a private message and we'll get that taken care of. So, hope you guys have a great night. Any of my team members, don't forget, tonight is the night after dark. So, we will chit chat with y'all later. Y'all have a great night. Have a great night. And my sister Kim, I hope we can meet up soon, because Jason is like wanting me to get my Christmas present. So we will chitty chat with you all later. Good night. Thanks for coming on.